Hi Amma, good morning to everyone. So today's class is our problems. Next problem here. Show that the maximum height reached by a projectile launched at an angle 45 degrees is 1/4 of its range. So we can prove the height h will be equal to r by 4. We can prove range r by 4. We can prove that. Show that the maximum height, that means h, reached by a projectile launched at an angle 45 degrees of is 1/4 of its range. That means we can prove that h equal to r by 4. h is the height and r is the range and theta is the angle 45 degrees. For this purpose we are considering, given that angle of projection is nothing but a theta equal to 45 degrees and range of the projectile formula r equal to u square to sin 2 theta by g. r equal to u square sin 2 theta by g. Substitute all these values. R equal to u square into sin theta is nothing but a 45 degrees by g. That means u square sin 2 into 45 90 degrees by g. Sin 90 equal to 1. Then u square by g. So next, maximum height of the projectile formula is h equal to u square sin theta by 2g. That means u square sin theta equal to 2gh. From that h equal to u square sin theta by 2g. So u square into sin square theta is nothing but a 45 degrees by 2g. So sin 45 is 1 by root 2. 1 by root 2 whole square by 2g. From this we will get u square by 1 by 2 1 by root 2 whole square means 1 by 2 by 2 1 by 4. Then u square by 4g. So equation 1, this is equation 1, r equal to u square by g, and equation 2 h equal to u square by 4g. These two equations u square by 4g. So 1 by 4 into u square by g is nothing but a r. Therefore h equal to 1 by 4 r. That means therefore the maximum height reached by a projectile at an angle 45 degrees is 1/4 of its range. And next one, a ball is thrown vertically upwards with a velocity of 20 meters per second. That means velocity v equal to 20 meters per second from the top of the multi-story building. Okay. So the height of the point from where the ball is thrown is 25 meters from the ground. So how high will ball is rise? How long will it be before the ball hits the ground? Take g equal to 10 meters per second square. That means actually g equal to 9.8 meters per second square. Ikkada we are taking g equal to 10 meters per second. So first we are taking one building. This is the building and here is the person. From this building, the person thrown a ball upwards from the building. So the building height is 25 meters. And the distance, the building distance is y naught, and here to here the total y minus y naught. This is the y, the total distance is y and this is y naught. So we want this distance, this is nothing but a y minus y naught. Once I will repeat it, this is the building, here is the person, and the building person to the ground, the distance is 25 meters given that, and the total distance is, the total building upward direction, the total distance is y and the building to ground is y naught we are taken. So the distance from person thrown is y minus, the total is y and this is y naught. We will get this y minus y naught. So from this we have the values from the given data. V equal to u and u equal to 20 meters per second and a is vertically upward, then a equal to minus g is nothing but a minus 10 meters per second square. So now we have the formula, equation of motion, v square minus u square equal to 2as. Substitute the values. V equal to 0, 0 whole square minus 20 whole square equal to 2 into minus 10 into s. S is nothing but a distance, y minus y naught. So substitute 20 minus plus 20 whole square means 20 into 20 equal to 2 tens are 20 into y minus y naught. So 20 cancel, y minus y naught equal to 20 meters. That is nothing but a s. So next one, b, we can calculate from the given data y naught equal to the ground height is nothing but a 25 meters, 20 ut, u is nothing but a 20 into t plus half into a equal to minus 10 t square. Substitute all these values and simplify, we will get 5 t square minus 20 t minus 25 equal to 0. We can write 5 t square minus 20 t, we can write minus 25 plus 5, that will be equal to minus 20. So 5 t square minus 25 t plus 5 t minus 25 equal to 0. For this we can 5 t is common, t minus 5 plus 5, t minus 5 equal to 0. 5 t plus 5 into t minus 5 equal to 0. here either one is 0 equal to 0. That means 5t plus 5 equal to 0 or 5t minus 5 equal to 0. 5t plus 5 is not equal to 0. Why? Because 5t plus 5 equal to 0, t equal to minus 1. But the time is not in negative form. The time is minus 1 minus 2 is not adjust. It will be 0, 1, 2, 3, that's like that. So t minus 5 equal to 0. We will equating 0, t minus 5 equal to 0, then t equal to 5 seconds. Next we will discuss the next one. So the next sum is a man runs across the roof of a tall building and jumps horizontally onto the roof of an adjacent building if his speed is 9 meters per second and the horizontal distance between the buildings is 10 meters per second and the height of the difference between the roofs is 9 meters. Will he able to land on the next building? Here we will take z equal 10 meters per second. That means one man. Here is the man. These two are the two buildings. The horizontal distance is d, that is 10 meters, and this is the height of the building, and he moves a velocity v is u is nothing but 9 meters per second. Now he is safely landed on the other building or not. So that's it. We will calculate, given that the horizontal speed u is, the man horizontal speed is 9 meters per second and distance between the buildings is, this distance is d. D is 10 meters and height difference between the roofs is, this is h is 9 meters. Acceleration due to gravity is z equal to 10 meters per second square. Now horizontal distance covered by man during jump or horizontal range r equal to, formula is u into root of 2h by g. Here u is 9 meters per second into 2 into h is 9, 2 into 9 by g is 10. So 2 9s are 18 by 10, that means 9 into root of 1.8, that will be equal to 12.074 meters. So here the range is r equal to 12.074 meters. From this, so the horizontal distance, so the man range will jump, his possibility is 12.07 meters. And a manishi enta height varaku range varaku atanu jump cheyagalama, 12.07 range varaku jump cheyagaladu. But our horizontal height is just 10 meters. But it is possibility 12 undi, so he can safely land. So the horizontal distance between two buildings is 10 meters, which is less than 12.07 meters. That's why thus the man can land safely on the next building. Man range kante kuda adi takkuva undi kabatti he can safely land on the other roof. This is our third chapter, motion in a straight line, and next we will discuss the motion in a plane. Today's class is over. Thank you.